Hey, what's up? So today I'm going through what's called a luminosity mask in Photoshop. So if you're not familiar with layers or masking before, in the link below is a real sort of 5-minute short video on the absolute basics of what layers are and masking is in Photoshop. So today I'm going to go through just really what I do. So yeah, we're going to crack on straight into it. But if you've not been here before, it'd be really great if you could hit that subscribe button, please, or like the videos and hit notifications, share with your friends, all that jazz. If you do like it, really helpful for me and support the channel. I also do some vlogs over on the channel, so check that out. But anyway, I'll tell you what, let's just crack straight on and I'll bring up the screen now. So first thing is, get your image up and like this. And first of all, you can either select part of your image to do this mask for, or we can do it all. So I'm going to do it all today, but if you want to select it, I'll just show you how now. But today we're going to just do the whole image and we're going to create this luminosity mask. I'm going to show you a few tricks that I do. Now the first thing you need to do is press Ctrl J or Command J, which creates an extra duplicate layer, and then Command I, which inverts the colours. I'm not going to go into the tech stuff, but basically makes it look like that. You go up to Filter, Blur and Average, and it then blends all the colours together and it gives you the average of all the colours. And there's a little panel here now. Now if you click it, a quick bonus one, and hit Soft Light, it will basically just dumb down the colours to make it look a little bit more realistic. But today we're going to go through luminosity. So the first thing I do is I go to there, and then I go to the opacity, which is just sort of showing you how much intensity you really want from that. And it's always between 15 and 30%, always. So with this one, I've gone up to like 26%, and you can see straight away it's created that sort of nice consistent colour that's just given it this sort of film-esque looking to it. But that's a really good way, because basically what it's doing is blending all the colours into one. So rather than doing it any other way, it just gives you a nice consistency. Now here what you can see is I'm going to try and select this rhino that I think it is anyway. So just by going through and having to play around with it, because for this image it's just not, I don't want it all for that. I do want some contrast on that shadow, but I want the rest of the image to look a bit jaded and a bit sort of maybe 80s. So I've just gone around and I've just selected all that shadow with the selection tool. Minus I'm going to use now just a little bit just to try and clear it up. And now I'm going to select it, and I'm going to basically try and make that a bit sharper. So what we do is we create a nice little blur across there for that colour, but we go up to adjustment layers here and hit curves. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to pick the darkest point, so that was light, and I'm going to just tweak it a little bit just to make that stand out a little bit. So for me, this is all about them shadows. I really want the rest of the image to be sort of that luminosity mask, but I don't particularly want the shadow to be there. It does need to stand out because that's really the main purpose. So I'm just using curves. You don't have to. You could have created an exposure adjustment and just created the exposure down, but for me I'm just doing a little play here just to make it dramatic, just so you can see what I'm talking about basically. But that's it, and that just makes it look a little bit better in my particular eyes. The main thing about this video is to try and show you about getting a luminosity mask. I think this is a really good way because it's a consistent colour. So you don't have to do it that way, there's tons of other ways. But for me, it gives a nice consistent colour across it that you can use. So there you go. I would always say don't forget the opacity as a bonus trick. When you're doing all these types of things, like I've done today with this luminosity stuff, don't forget that opacity, because you can do it and it might look real dramatic, but if you put 10% on opacity, it might actually start to blend. So the best way I can say it is just have a play around with it like I've done. That was just a really quick, obvious way to do what I did with this sort of picture, but you can see the end result, what I was trying to get at, and hopefully that will help you. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you found that useful. Now there's about 7 other steps that I do on top of that, but I wanted to give you the idea of how you can create that consistent colour. White balance is a very hard trick to sort of master, so this is a really good way to either use a soft light or use the luminosity mask to give your pictures a really nice balance when it comes to colour. The trend at the moment is massively not about popping these colours out, it's about blending them in, and I do love that, and that's what I'm trying to work on. So if you found it useful, it'd be really great if you hit that subscribe button. If you liked it, like it, share it with your friends, all that jazz. Please check out the rest of my channel. I'll do lots of vlogs just for a bit of funs and giggles, so check it out if you like it, and thank you so much. I will see you next time.